This box in my hand just came from Amazon, and it has the cheapest driver you can buy on their platform. This thing cost me $44.99, and on today's video, we're gonna see, can it hold up and can it perform anywhere close to some of the big name brands? All right, let's open this thing up and see what's inside. In terms of packaging, I have seen better and I have definitely seen worse. Here's the driver. This is the Powerbuilt XP7. I have this set up at 10.5 degrees. Got a little plastic there around the shaft to protect the shaft. This is not a premium shaft. This is a Powerbuilt shaft. It also says made in China, so we know where the shaft is coming from. This could be potentially like a white labeled shaft from another shaft manufacturer. I don't know. It's always nice to rip plastic off a club. There you go. You've got a white head. It's kind of rocket balls like. It looks like I chipped the paint or it came chipped, but maybe I chipped it right there, taking the plastic off. One way or the other, it's got a little chip already. That doesn't really give me confidence in terms of the long-term durability of this club. In terms of a grip, it's actually got a pretty tacky feel to it. It's pretty sticky. I will say the length of this grip, though, it seems short to me. I'll look at it up against my driver, but it seems a little bit short. As you can see, no adjustability to this. There's no settings, there's no tool. It's also got no draw or fade weighting to it. It is what it is. So there you go. That's what $44.99 will get you on Amazon. Here's the head cover. I would say it's kind of on the flimsier side. It's cloth. It's not even like a faux leather or anything like that. But again, you can't expect much, honestly, for $44.99. It is what it is. That logo is ugly. First shot with this club. Let's see what we do. Oh, that went right. Woo! Club head speed was 99, ball speed 141, the smash 1.43, estimated carry 221. I'm gonna hit one more because that went very far right. Could have been shaft kick probably. I'm gonna hit one more here. Okay, that was better. Still right of my target, but better. Club head speed 99, ball speed 143, smash 1.44. Estimated carry 227. Now here's what I'll say, first shots there, in terms of feel and sound, not too bad. I thought I was gonna get a very tingy sound to it. I thought I'd have a very hollow feel, but not the case. Not the case at all. I'm not saying those were great drives by any means, but they felt pretty solid. All right, and they sounded pretty solid as well. There's two right here, they're both right of target. Again, this probably comes down to shaft, and you're not gonna have any shaft options with this club, but let's see how far they went. I've got my G80 here, which we were using for a launch monitor on that hole as well. You can see the stats from the last shot. The great thing about this device, you can also measure your shot with GPS distances. So here we go, 235. That's the first ball I hit a little bit right. This one here though, a little bit more central. Looks like about to be the same distance, more or less. 236. Now I will be benchmarking this driver and comparing it right up against some bigger name drivers out there in a future video. But if you're new to this channel, with a swing speed like that in these conditions, a little dewy out here, it's early morning, the ball hit the rough, it didn't really get any rollout. With a good driver, I'll probably see about 245 to 255 yards. 235 there, a little bit short, but not too bad for the first swings of the day. Now in a bit, we're gonna do a little bit more distance testing, but here on this short par 4 dogleg right, I'm gonna test workability of this club. I normally hit a draw. I'm gonna set up for a fade here. We'll see if we can work this ball left to right. For me, this is always a good test because if you're gonna play better golf, you gotta be able to shape the ball a little bit. Now, I don't expect much with this hook face, but let's see what happens. Well, I'll tell you what, kind of started right, finished right, moved more than I would expect with this particular type of face. Just so you know, club head speed 97, ball speed 132, smash 136. Let me get a little closer in on the ball here and try that again. I mean, it's got some movement to it. It's definitely got some movement to it. A little better strike there, 97 club head speed. Ball speed 135, smash 1.39. Fade is gonna be a little weaker swing. Let me see if I can hit one more, swing it just a little harder. Now you saw all those balls kind of start right, end right, and I'm struggling for sure, as you can see with this shaft. It's got a little bit too much lag in it. It's not kicking at the right spot for my swing and my club head speed, and that's leading to these shots going right. But in terms of workability, this did better than I thought. I got some left to right movement, definitely better than things that are really forgiving drivers like a Tour Edge Exotics or the new Ping G430. Those are very straight clubs and it's really difficult to work the ball. So I actually got more than I thought out of these, but everything was right. So in terms of overall workability, I'm actually gonna give this club a 3 out of 5. Not too bad. I've seen better and I've certainly seen worse. All right, next distance test here. I'm really gonna try to hit this ball in the middle, see if we can get some roll on that fairway, really see what this thing is capable of. That one was hit, I think, middle. Started off kind of center, drew off to the left a little bit. Good looking trajectory. Club head speed 98, ball speed 137. The smash was 1.39. So even though I thought I hit it in the center, smash is down there. Estimated carry 211. I think it finished probably in the rough again. I really want to get one in the fairway here. Now that one, boy, it was hit hard. Club head speed 102, ball speed 145, smash 1.42. Estimated carry 232. I'm gonna hit one more. There we go. That's one definitely in the fairway. That's as middle of the club face as I can hit it. It's got a little bit of roll. Club head speed 97, ball speed 142. There's our first time we see a smash factor, something decent, 1.47. I'm gonna talk about smash factor here in just a second. Estimated carry there, 224. So when I was testing a lot of drivers this year in March, the better drivers, things like the Callaway Paradigm, the Ping G425, the TaylorMade Stealth, the Titleist TSR3, those big name, really top of the line drivers are going to average around 1.47 in terms of smash factor. Oftentimes the better ones up around 1.48 on average. Again, you got to put a good swing on the ball, but I'm talking good swing, that's what you're gonna see. This driver, even with good swings, because I think I've hit a lot of good swings today, this driver's around, what is it, average, about 1.39 maybe, 1.4. That 1.47 was the best we've had all day. Now, we've got one here right rough. We've got two real close to each other over there. One's in the rough, one's in the fairway. All right, so again, that was my last swing there. And if we measure the shot, here we go, 245. Now, that's not so shabby, to be quite honest with you. That is the one that had the higher club head speed, and we hit it here into the rough. If it was in the fairway, we would have got a little bit roll, and we'd probably see 250, 255, which again, in the morning here in the dew, not so bad for that club head speed. Let's see what these other two did. This was a good shot, I gotta say. I'm kind of surprised the distance is a little low there, 230. And our best one, 231 there. Now that wasn't necessarily best in terms of swing speed, it was only 97, but I hit it in the middle, 231. All right, so we're seeing that the distance here with my full swing, not so good, but I do think there is a market for this club, and I want to test something out here on the next hole. What I'm going to do is slow my swing speed down. I think this club, being really marketed as a value proposition, is probably geared towards beginners, and beginners don't swing the club 98 miles per hour like I do. Certainly don't swing it 115 plus like the PGA pros do. Let's see how it performs the slower swing. Now that wasn't too shabby. My club head speed there, I slowed it all the way down past where I wanted actually, 83. In terms of ball speed, 129. In terms of smash factor, we got a 1.5 there. Estimated carry is going to be real low on that club head speed, 191, and it rolled down to 212. But I got to say, that wasn't too shabby. Let's see if I can get it, again, right around 90 is where I'd like to be. Wow, that was great trajectory there. There we go, club head speed, 88. Ball speed 128, smash 1.45, estimated carry 190, and this has it estimated roll out to 211. That's not too bad. Tell you what, it feels good. The club feels good around that swing speed. Much better than when I was swinging it at my normal 98 or so. Trajectory really good there too. Again, I pushed that one off to the right. There's our club head speed at 91, ball speed 131, smash 1.44, estimated carry 196, estimated carry and roll 218. All right, I think we've really found the sweet spot here and where this club performs. If you want one of these devices, by the way, you can find them at playbetter.com, our partner. They supply all the golf technology you see on this show. Just great folks. They got the best prices on the internet. Family-owned business. Fantastic people. Well, here you go. 197. This one, now 198. This one is dead middle of this dog leg right here on the fairway. That was absolutely perfect. Now these ones, kind of like a lot of my swings here today, were a little off to the right. But again, real good contact. Real good contact. 209. Now this one hit the bunker, so it actually lost a little bit of distance. But 214, honestly, again, not bad for that type of club head speed. So I gotta say there, I think we found who this shaft works best for. If you're in that 85 to 90 mile per hour swing speed, this could be a pretty darn good. And that makes it a better choice maybe for a beginner. In terms of distance, I'm gonna give this club a 2 out of 5. The next category I'm gonna rank here is aesthetics. Like I said, the feel and the sound is better than expected, but the look and probably the durability, since this club is already chipped, just me taking it out of the box without even swinging the club, I'm gonna give the aesthetics here a 2 out of 5. In terms of forgiveness, I would say this club is also about a 3. I've hit it kind of all over the place, and generally the results are passable. I haven't seen anything really bad out of this club here today. Last category is going to be value. Is the price you're paying commensurate with the quality and the performance that you're getting out of the club? For me, I'm gonna give this 2.5 out of 5. Because this thing is so cheap at $44, it's the cheapest one on Amazon, there's definitely a lot of bang for your buck because this thing doesn't perform as bad as some things, but it's definitely not going to be the best performing club you can get. If it were me, I would probably save my money for something like a Callaway Epic, maybe a TaylorMade M1, M2, something around that time frame. You can get those drivers on eBay or used for right around $100, and you're gonna have a premium shaft. That's one thing this club is really lacking, is that shaft. Like I said, it definitely doesn't work for me, but I don't think it's gonna work for a whole lot of people out there. And if you've got a good shaft, you can actually use that for many years to come. So that would probably be the route that I would go. $44, I would just save up for the $100. But in terms of overall value, 2.5 out of 5, I think is fair. So overall, who would I recommend this club for? I would recommend this club for an absolute beginner. If you've played any amount of golf, I don't think this is going to be the club for you. But if this is your first driver, you want to buy something new, again, I'd probably look at something like a Tour Edge Exotics. You can pick up a driver like that for sub $200. I would save up for it, but if your budget is super tight, this is not the worst driver out there. It's better than I thought it would be, to be quite honest, but it's definitely not going to be your best performer. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you do want to save some money on golf, I've got a great video here where we built a number of complete sets from driver all the way down to putter for under $1,000. There's 4 different options there. It's a lot of fun. Check that one out. I'll catch you back here next time on another edition of Let's Play Through.